Good morning, Team FlexFit. Monday, March 23rd. Our workouts will now be containing weight-bearing exercises in addition to body weight, so you have the choice to do one or the other or both. If you don't have weight equipment at home, you must look at our Saturday Instagram post where we show you the exercises you can do with equipment that we're willing to make for you and get into your hands for free if you're a member. Non-members would pay a small fee for sand kettlebells in weight denominations of 25, 35, or 50 pounds. You've got to see that Instagram post from this Saturday. Let's get you over to the board and let's go over this morning's workout. Okay, on March 20th, we explained that we have 6 body weight exercises that we're recording the results of over time. These are benchmark exercises, and we're gonna start today with our warm-up recording one of these things. So right now, you're gonna get into 5 minutes, max repetitions, bicycle crunches on your back. We're gonna lay down 1, 1, 2, 2 is how we're gonna count, and I want you to record those results. So you're going to start your workout, 5 minutes, bicycles on your back, max reps, and record those results. Once you're done with that, you're gonna get into today's workout, which we're gonna go over right now. Okay, so our workouts now contain 2 options, but you can do both, and that's really the best thing for you, is that fusion of strength with conditioning. Let's talk about the strength training weight-bearing exercises first here at the bottom. Before or after the body weight, you can perform strength exercises. Some people like the way it feels to do conditioning first, really tire their body, and then shock their muscles by strength training. Some people like to strength train first, to be fresh right out of the gate, work really hard, then do their conditioning at the end. It's your choice. But let's start first talking about the strength training at the bottom here. 10 Turkish get-ups on each side. You can do 10 in a row on the right, then the left, or you can alternate 1, 1, 2, 2 on your way to 10 Turkish get-ups. 50 bent over row. If you're going to do one side at a time, you're going to get to 50 on one side and then 50 on the other, and you're going to break it up, of course, into sets of 5 to 10. If you have a straight bar at home, you do a total of 50, and again, break it up on your way to that volume number. 80 front squats, some kind of front-held weight-bearing equipment, some kind of apparatus you can hold up front for a total of 80 deep squats. Again, we will go over all of these stations and exercises at the end of the video for people who need that type of coaching. The body conditioning, 2 rounds, 15 minutes with a 2-minute, 30-second break in between those 2 rounds. During your 15 minutes, you're gonna do as much work as you can, non-stop, minimal rest. That's what we're looking for that endurance type training. Station number 1. 14 straddle jump touch squats. Every time you do your straddle jump and squat to the floor, all 10 fingertips try to make contact with the floor. Station 2, max push-ups times 2 with a 10-second break. You'll do as many push-ups as you can, elbows 45% in, not all the way out, not all the way in, right about 45%. You'll do as many push-ups as you can. You'll take a 10-second break, and then you'll do as many push-ups as you can, again, for a second round. Station 3, 10 shuffle touch minimum on each side. 1, 1, 2, 2 on your way to 10 minimum. I know most of you can do more. You might want to double it and hit for 20 reps on each side. Station 4, 3 sets of 6 burpees with 5 deep breaths in between. So you're going to do 6 burpees, you're going to take 6 deep breaths, 5 deep breaths, 6 burpees again, 5 deep breaths, and then set 3. 3 sets, 6 burpees, 5 deep breaths in between. That gives us a consistent cardio respiratory break and it keeps us in a consistent rhythm. After station number 4, you go right back to 1. Your goal is to do a minimum of 3 rounds in 15 minutes. You should be able to do as many as 5 to 7 rounds. Okay, work really hard. 15 minutes, 2.5-minute break, 15 minutes again. Strength before or after. We're going to go over all of our stations now, and be sure to check out the Saturday morning Instagram story that we posted, where we show you the sand kettlebells that we are prepared to manufacture this week and get into your hands. Reach out to me as soon as you can if you wish to place an order for 1 or 2 of those sand bells. Work hard today, and we'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Okay, for Turkish get-ups, I want you to text me if you need a practice video. I think it's the best way to go over Turkish get-ups. So I'm going to ask you to either look it up on your own on YouTube. There are videos everywhere. You can also find it on our website, but the best thing to do is text me directly. I will reply with a link to a practice video. Bent over rows. If you're using some kind of at-home weight-bearing equipment, we can do 50 on each side. Just make sure you're in a very good hinge position. What we want to do is slightly bend our knees just a little bit, maybe about 15 degrees, but we want to fold over as much as 80 or 90 degrees, and we really want to isolate one side as we pull. The biggest mistake we see is people twist. Keep your shoulders stabilized as you pull for 50 reps on each side. Break it up into sets of maybe 5 to 10. If you're using an Olympic bar, then you're going to pull, same hinge position, you're going to pull right through here. Big mistake we see with bent over row, people lift their chin to look into a mirror. We want to keep our nose down. We want to keep normal alignment of the spine, just like you would when you're talking to someone. Level, neutral chin. Exercise number 3, weight bearing, is front squats. Whether you're holding a kettlebell, a sandbag, a weighted bucket, okay? We're going to be right here. The number one thing to remember about squats is to keep your heels on the ground and keep your knees pressured out. Heels on the ground and the outside edges of your feet really firm, so it feels like your knees are going out a little. Never let them come in, okay? Front held squats on our way to 80 reps. On our way to 80 reps. The body weight, let me show you that one more time, because there's something I forgot to explain. Make sure at the top of your squat, squeeze your core and your glutes real tight. That's really important. They should be tight on the way down, and they should be super tight at the top. For the body weight exercises, 15 minutes, max rounds for 2 sets, 14 straddle jump touch squats. What we want to do is we want to straddle jump, land, go down, and touch with all 10 fingers. Okay, so we're going to open, go down, and pop up. Open and go down, pop up. Open and go down, pop up. Good. So what we want to do is kind of like the jumping jack action from the lower body. Get all 10 fingers on the ground. Try not to fold over too much. What gets your fingers to the ground is your knees bending, not your waist folding. Okay, so this would be a mistake. Okay, that last one would be a mistake. Station 2, max push-ups for 2 sets. Just make sure when you do your push-ups, I think the best way to look at it is actually standing. We want to make sure we have a good plank formation with stacked joints, nice and tight. And we want to make sure, whether we're going down 1 or 2 inches or for a full push-up, we want to make sure that our elbows are slightly in. This is what you should look like. If there was a camera view under you when you do push-ups, most people are out here. That's a mistake. We want to be 45 degrees in with our elbows. Station number 3, 10 shuffle touch minimum each side. A lot like station 1, we do not fold at the waist. What gets us to the floor is bending our knees. So we're going to just kind of shuffle, palm the floor, shuffle touch. So it's 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5 on our way to 10, 10 minimum. Station number 4, 3 sets of 6 burpees. Okay, it's a controlled fall, a burpee. Okay, the biggest mistake we see is people keep their feet together. It's mistake number 1 as they go through the movement. Mistake number 2 is people on their way down, they go too slow and they turn this into like the reverse portion of a push-up. So we want to be fast. We want to collapse quickly, touch, and get up. Okay, as opposed to getting down to the ground and going too slow. Okay, we don't want to make it a push up. That's our workout for today. Work hard. Text me your results. Let me know how you're going. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out as soon as possible.